Peace, peace. Ali, coming back at you with another video. And in this video, I want to speak about the causes of human suffering and how to overcome it. So welcome back to the channel. My name is Ali, and on this channel, I speak about self-God realization and self-mastery. And today I want to speak about human suffering. So what are the causes of human suffering? What are the causes? In Buddhism, is one of the Four Noble Truths is this is a place of suffering. When you incarnate on earth, you're going to have to deal with suffering. And more importantly, if you're on the path to mastery and being your own master and guru, self-God realize, you want to overcome suffering or minimize it as much as possible. So before we get to how to overcome it, the main causes of suffering, and this is all kind of like one and the same, but I'm going to use different words to articulate a point. Main causes are attachments, desires, and expectations. Attachments, desires, and expectations. If you're attached to anything, it could be physical things, material things, people, places, those attachments, if you do not have them or you have to downgrade or get rid of them, for most humans, that's very difficult for them to do. The example I like to use is if you're attached to, like, say you have a 4 or 5 bedroom crib and your finances change, you have to downgrade. Most humans, when they go from a 4 bedroom or 5 bedroom to an apartment, a lot of humans are going to deal with some sort of pain and suffering because you were attached to that particular item. Same with a person. If you're in a relationship, say you've been married for 12 years and you're attached to your mate, but for unforeseen reasons, you had to separate. A lot of humans go into a very dark pit of suffering because they're used to that. Another way of letting you know that you're attached to something is you're very much used to it. It's become part of your identity. But when anything outside of yourself is part of your identity, you're setting yourself up for failure. Let me go to the next example. Expectations. You right now, you expect certain things in your life. You expect certain people to act a certain way. A lot of humans are suffering from mommy and daddy issues because you expected your parents to be a certain way. Not looking at it from a God's eye level, where you chose your parents, you chose your name, you chose where you wanted to be. That's hard for most humans to accept because they'll be like, why would I choose these people? Why did I place myself in that situation? Because you expect other people to act a certain way, when they do not meet your desired expectation, it causes suffering. When you desire certain things, material items is the main thing. You desire a certain income, you desire a certain house, you desire a certain relationship, you desire a certain lifestyle. And when you do not attain that or you don't have it, you feel empty. It causes pain. So expectations, desires, and attachments, like I said, are all one and the same. But if you look at it, they're everything that is outside of you. There are circumstances that may prevent you from meeting the expectation, from getting a certain thing. So in order to alleviate any kind of suffering is to deal with acceptance. Accept that which you cannot control. Accept that which is out of your realm of possibility. Because if you're, say, like a 4'11" male and you want to be taller, there's nothing you can do to get taller. If you have an incurable disease and there's nothing you can do about it, then the quicker you can accept it it's going to lessen your suffering. Now, I'm not here to say that there's not going to be something in your life where it's going to like nitpick at you or it's kind of like rub you the wrong way. But if there's nothing you can do about it, then why stress over it? Now, this isn't something that's going to happen overnight where you don't have any desires that are outside of your control or you don't expect other people to do things. But I'm not going to sit in front like you're not going to set yourself up for failure. Anything you place outside of yourself, you're automatically putting it outside of your control. So in order to alleviate suffering in your life is to simply accept that which you cannot control. Now, the things that you can control, obviously you work on it. So if there's something physically you can do, then you make steps in order to alleviate or obtain whatever you want. If there's something mentally that you have the mental capacity to deal with, then obviously you deal with it as much as you can. If you have the resources to deal with a certain thing, obviously you want to utilize your resources in order to make that happen. But if there's nothing you can do physically, mentally, spiritually, resourcefully, the quicker you can accept that it is what it is, the better off you'll be. So once again, the 3 causes of suffering are attachments, desires, and expectations. The quicker you can accept that which you cannot control is the way to alleviate suffering. So this has been Ali. To find out more information about myself and what we do, make sure to visit my main website, salimyers.com. And until next time, this has been Ali. Peace.